NichBoy and welcome to Ask Pocket. Ask Pocket is, of course, what happens when dyslexics try to build cask rockets. Our first question comes in from Prankster Glade, who made the awesome 10 years in gaming montage for the 10-year Good Game special. Tell them it was amazing. Goose.
Hey!
Someone liked that thing you made.
Thanks.
All right, get back down there. Stay until the end of the episode. Our next question comes in from Adam Cool. Not quite a question, but I just wanted to see if Good Game would answer this comment because it has question marks at the end of it. No? Our next question comes in from GameWiz1305. Do you have a recommendation for a good, decent PSVR game? I'm getting it today, but I don't really know what's good or not. GameWiz, I don't actually have a deep experience with many PSVR games, but I do have a shallow experience with most of them. From my perspective, I feel like you need two kinds of VR games. One, the games you're actually going to play yourself. And then number two, the games you're going to show people when they come over to prove that VR is cool and you're not just a crazy person knocking over all those expensive Ming vases you have in your living room. Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes is probably the best game on the platform. It's a little unfortunate it's not new or an exclusive for you. It's also available on a bunch of other platforms and has been for about a year or so. But playing that game in VR just adds so much ridiculous pressure, and it's perfect to play with friends or family. For the next one, I can't actually recommend it because I haven't played it yet, but everyone I know who has played Batman Arkham VR swears by it. Goose is a huge fan, and according to him, it's an auto buy. The only reason I haven't played it yet is because I need the time to sit down and do the whole thing in one sitting. I also really liked Thumper, and I'll just be getting that on PC for myself. If you like rhythm games, then it's worth checking out, and for a game to show other people, Job Simulator is probably the one. It's a very fun and silly idea, and you move through the 4 areas doing a bunch of different tasks in each one. Oh, this is great! It's like working next to Gus!
Hey, what the?
Shut up, nerd. For me, the novelty wears off pretty quickly because once I've picked up everything and thrown it, then I don't really care about making a sandwich for a floating robot head. But it is cool to show other people who've never VR'd before. Also, on the last episode of Good Game, Bajo and Hex looked at a few VR games, so check out those thoughts as well. Obviously, we'll be looking at a bunch more in the future. Next up, Peter Bull. If you had to choose between pineapple, watermelon, and apple to eat in the shower, which would you choose and why? Your answer should not take into consideration your preference of the fruit normally, but it should, however, take into consideration the experience as a whole. For instance, how the heat of the shower affects the fruit, or how the shower's presence may be enhanced by your ability to be messy. A ranking system of best through worst would also be preferred. Number 3, apple. Number 2, pineapple. Number 1, watermelon, because you can just crack that bad boy open, start scooping it out with your hands, get all messy, rub it all over your body. You don't care, you're in the shower. Then we bring in the pineapple. We put it up against the wall because we want to feel something. Rub your back up and down against it. It's like acupuncture, but it hurts like hell. But that's why we're doing it. Then we bring in the apple, put it in your mouth. You're covered in pineapple juice. You're glazed like a ham at Christmas. Turn up the shower heat. Baste yourself, little piggy. Our next question comes in from Dolphin Pants 4. Nick, why are you banned from Spawn Point? I saw at EB Games Expo that kids love you, so why no Nicky for the kiddies? Well, I have actually been there once as a lizard.
Wow, so there could be anything out there.
Anything?
Oh!
Snake bird!
Oh!
But I don't understand why I'm not actually on there more often. Let's ask Spawny Director Lynn. Lynn!
Hey Nick, how's it going?
So what's wrong with me?
There's nothing wrong with you, except for the thing that you said about basing yourself in pineapple and apple. It's just not safe for the kids.
Yeah, that
that's
makes
probably
sense.
why.
Yeah.
And also, you look a lot like Goose, so if I use you, I'd probably have to fire Goose.
For all you know, I've actually been on the show the entire time.
Yeah, maybe no. Well,
Finally, I put out last week a call for job applications to join me on a desert island, because you know, there's a lot of factors involved in who to pick. Entertainment, companionship, someone who's willing to be sent out to sea with a note up their bum, like some sort of human message in a bottle. And you responded wonderfully, but there were a few standouts. Jack Flash Fry says, while I'm a rather lazy person, I do come with many benefits as a companion on a desert island. My short yet stocky stature makes me an ideal person to have around in the event of high winds. Simply pick me up, place me on your foot, and you won't be blown away. Uh-oh, a bear says, Goose would never get anywhere near you as I'm still seething with rage after he left me hanging for a handshake on the Pocket stage at PAX Oz 2015. Yeah, that sounds like Goose.
Objection! That never happened.
Roll the tape!
Idea.
All right.
To take on.
Thank you guys.
Because
You
that
guys
went
can pop up.
terribly.
Ah, well, to be fair, that's how I greet most people.
Bear continues. I've also got the wingspan of an albatross, so I will fly you to safety. Hazard Jim G's pitch is, I know how to swim and I briefly considered doing scouts once. I've also never met you, and it seems like as good a time as any to get to know one another. And finally, Bella K. Walrus says that he should be picked for his achievements, watched this episode of Pocket, and took the time to write this resume. Thank you very much to everyone who wrote in, but I was so impressed with the 4 of you that I'm going to take all 4 of you, like some sort of Pocketeer human centipede. Come to the ABC building tonight. I've got everything you're going to need. That's it for today's episode of Ask Pocket. NichBoy out. Yes, that's how it will sound.
Goose out.
Though that didn't stop the PS4 from taking over the world. And I mean that literally. PS4s now run everything, including the ABC. Isn't that right, boss?
Get back to work, Nick Slave.
NichBoy. It's pronounced NichBoy.
What did you just say to me?
Nothing, boss. Moving on here, boss. And staying with the almighty PSVR.